Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. As promised, today's video is all about my daughter's independent curriculum. So she actually has an entire basket that sits on our bookshelves. You will notice as we go through, there actually are things in here that are just like the student workbooks from the curriculum that we actually do together. It does all get stored in the same basket, so she knows everything she needs can be found here. So I will briefly show those to you, but I most importantly will walk you through her independent curriculum. So these will be the things that she does completely on her own, that obviously I'm there if she needs a little bit of help, but these are the things that are specifically for her to work on alone. So let's just get into it. There are quite a few things here, and there's a lot of things that we are trying that are brand new to us this year. So I am very much looking forward to it. This will be in no particular order. I will have a video coming out in a couple of weeks that will walk you through our schedules. So that will be more of how we plan on implementing this and when she's doing what things. But for now, we're just going to go through the actual curriculum. So this is Editor-in-Chief Level 1, Grammar Disasters and Punctuation Faux Pas. So this actually is, I think, going to be something really fun for her. Basically, that gives you different lessons where you are reading the passage and then you are correcting whatever it is that particular lesson is on. So punctuation, spelling, verbs, adverbs, those kinds of things. And so she will just work through these. She is going to love having a red pen and just marking through these. This is the lesson here, right? So she would go through that and read over that. Or if she needed a little help, her and I would go through that together. And then throughout the weeks following, she will work through each one of those. So I think this will be a fun one for her. We are also bringing back the Good and the Beautiful handwriting. She loves this handwriting, and she is very much looking forward to continuing cursive handwriting. She's very excited that now she will start putting some words together, and then towards the end, she'll start putting some sentences together and things like that. So she's very excited about that. This is also a fun updated cover, so that's cool. The next two things I had gotten this first, this Creative Writing Made Easy. I'd actually gotten a couple of these. So this is the Ocean's Adventure. I also got one that is like princesses, knights, castles feel. And then another one that is Isabel, and it's like a girl with a horse. And so I had purchased all of these. I think they'll be okay. We're gonna give it a go and see how she feels about them. But I also got the Creative Writing Notebook from The Good and the Beautiful as well. And when we were looking through it, when it came in the mail, she was very excited about this. So it may end up being that we do one and then the other, or maybe she does them both and flip-flops back and forth between the two. I'm not sure how we will work those out. We're just going to get into them and we'll see what happens, see what she thinks about those. But we definitely need to be implementing some kind of structured writing. She will still be adding to her reading journal from Not Consumed. I think this is our third year of having this, and we just keep adding to it. And so we will do that until it is full. I have her only fill these out for her independent readers. So we got through quite a bit more last year because she really stepped it up and got quite a bit of reading done last year, but keep going with that. She does also have in here just a spiral notebook that we will use for fun little writing prompts and things like that. We also will continue adding to her vocabulary journal. We got through quite a bit of it last year, so we'll just add to it a little bit more this year. And when she's ready for a new one, we will just grab a new one. But this one worked out really great as well. And the next thing that is in here is the Good and the Beautiful math. So she has this sketch pad. This is just scrap paper for her to work on, the mental math book for her to work through, and then of course her actual course book. So all of this she works on independently. There are video lessons that the video lessons actually started in lesson 4, and she really loved that. She thought that was really fun. Of course, we're going to keep going with Math 5. Also included with math are these multiplication flashcards. So we already have those prepped and ready to go for her. She will also work through these independently. She actually keeps her devotional Bible study. She keeps that on her desk because she has like little stickers and highlighters, and her Bible is there and stuff like that. But this is something that she does independently. Right now, she's working through the Not Consume God story through the Old Testament. She has started this one, but she's not quite finished. So she will finish this one up, and then she will move into the New Testament. But she has this that she works on independently. And then she also keeps her independent readers in here. The first one will be The Secret of the Hidden Scrolls, book number 1. That gets housed here. And then, like I said, there are a couple things in here that we work on together that are just stored in here because this is her basket. And one of those things being easy grammar. So we work through the lessons together. And then this is her student workbook for easy grammar, and then the daily grams, which is just the extra practice. Those go in here. These next 2 things are brand new to us, but her Apologia notebook journal for earth science, that is in here. I'm really excited about this, and all of the fun like crafts and experiments and things. This is going to be really fun. So that is in here. And then the last thing that stays in her basket is her spelling skills notebook from Evan Moore. This is another new one that we are trying out. Someone just suggested Mega Words, I think is what it was called. And so I am going to be looking at that if spelling has been a friction point. I won't get into it, but anyways, we're going to try Evan Moore, and then I am going to be looking into Mega Words as well. So that is her independent basket. I can't really even call it an independent basket. It's really just her curriculum basket. I have found that helps so much, just having everything that she needs in one place, with the exception of the Bible study because she likes that on her desk. That's fine. And then I just separate out on our actual schedules. I will print it out for her so that she knows what she needs to be doing on each day. Doing it that way versus trying to house them in different areas has proven to be a little bit easier and just makes things a little more streamlined. But that is it for today's video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon.